So this is the third Thursday of every month. So you know what happens on the third Thursday of every month? I'm gonna give you a little time to think about it. Third Thursday of every month is our He Says, She Says session here. So today's guest in our studio is Mr. Carmelo.
Good evening, good evening.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Okay, I'm hungry actually, but that's nothing new for me, right? So the reason we do the show on the third week of every month is because I like to get different perspective. I'm all about the girl power, women empowerment, and all that good stuff, right? But every once in a while, it's always good to have that quote unquote male opinion. And I don't know why I did quote unquote, but that's just what I wanted to do, so I did it. So it's always good to have a male's opinion. And the thing having Carmelo here is because he has such a warped male mind and I have such a warped female mind, so this is like very interesting. So you guys are in for a good show today. So if you guys have any questions or any topics that you want us to talk about, feel free to message me or hit me up, Instagram, Facebook. Make sure you follow me too. Hit up your girl Nina Rock on all social media: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. I'm even on LinkedIn if you can find me.
Shout out to Tabby all the way from Fort Myers. She says she's hungry too.
Yeah, shout out Tabby. What's your favorite food? Mine is chicken wings. That's what I want to eat right now. I'm just saying.
How's this wine?
Wine? Oh, but that's not food. That's like an appetizer.
You haven't been to her house. It's wine o'clock.
It's wine o'clock. Sounds like a
Shout
party.
Shout out to my boy Hakeem too.
Hey Hakeem, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you follow your girl Nina Rock, all social media _ Nina Rock on Instagram, Facebook, and all that good stuff. So follow me. So today, here's what we're going to talk about today. Every time Carmelo's here, we always talk about like relationships and things like that. I don't know why. It's just something that we always talk about, right? So it's weird because we both always say we don't want a relationship, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
We don't
I
want a
was just
relationship.
listening. Like, okay, go ahead.
No, I need some replies. I need feedback.
Yeah, okay.
So we always say, he doesn't want a relationship. I don't want a relationship. Whatever. I see. No strings attached. I see. You wore the perfect shirt for today, right? Mm-hmm. So with that being said, I want to talk today about mixed signals, right?
They cause accidents. Mm-hmm.
He said mixed. Blah, blah, I can't even talk. Hi, Jomi. Thanks for tuning in. Mixed signals cause accidents. So, what do you think is the biggest? Let me see how to word this because I'd be wanting to come out straight ratchet, but you know what? I don't have kids in the studio today, so we can come out ratchet today.
I went to Fort Myers this weekend and visited my homegirl, and that's the first thing she said about the mixed signals. She's saying it's nothing wrong that what I do. She's like that, but I got a habit of making...
Meaning I do, meaning you or
me,
her?
Me.
Okay.
That I have a habit of making broads fall in love. Okay. And I'm like, falling in love, like what do you mean? She said it's not a bad thing. She says it's the things that you do.
Like what? What do you do?
Well, being myself, I tell her, look, me is a Spanish word. I'm cariñoso. I'm affectionate and I'm thoughtful.
Okay.
And I pay attention.
Right.
So regardless if I'm a savage or whatever, I'm going to treat you how you show me you want to be treated.
Right.
That's one. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to treat you like a woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to open doors.
I feel like a woman.
I'm going to open doors and, be respectful and thoughtful. So she's saying when I do that, it just so happens I'll do that with ratchet broads.
Yeah, I know.
So then, now, they're not used to that.
Right. So then they fall.
Then they fall.
They go, oh my God, he's so amazing. He's so this, he's so that.
That's not my fault.
You're right. It's not your fault.
Putting yourself in a position where you fucking with these dudes that just want to bust a nut.
And here's my thought to that. This is what I was going to tell you about that. Because what happens is, like you said, you do all these nice things for these girls or whatever. But these girls need to know their role.
Yeah, well, I'm very upfront with it.
I know you are. That's what I'm saying. So, so here's the thing with that. So, like, if they fall, that's their problem.
Right.
At the end of the day,
it's not really a mixed signal. It
kind of is.
It's who I am. I'm not going to change.
It kind of is.
I'm not going to change who I am.
No, you don't have to change who you are. You be true to yourself. But what I'm saying is mixed signal in the sense that you go and you say, I don't want a relationship. I don't want this. I don't want that. But then you go and you do all these things. You hold her hand. You whatever. I mean, I don't know what you do. I'm just saying, talking in general.
Right. Like
you just said, you're cariñoso. You're this. You're that. And then these girls fall for you. But now you've already told them straight up, like, I don't want a relationship. I'm not looking for this. I'm not looking for that. Right?
Right.
So then how do you handle when they do fall? Like, what do you say to them at that point? because you're doing all the things that quote unquote someone who's looking for a relationship or a boyfriend things, you know, a boyfriend should do to these girls. And how do you react when they come at you in a different kind of way?
Well,
like, how do you handle it at that point?
I cut it off. We can gradually, you know, slow it down, or just like, you know, bread. Got an expiration date, it's a wrap. I've done it.
Yamil said, bye, Felicia.
Yeah, I've done it. You know, I was seeing someone, it was 30 days. And she,
oh, God.
She was
a pain in the ass?
No, not that one. I didn't. That one wasn't physical. This one was just physical, and then going to her house and she starts cooking, and she was filling out the application to be a wife.
See, and my thing is, I ain't like, cooking for nobody.
I'm like, I'm good. I'm like, you know, that's not what we signed up for.
But you allowed her to do it.
Well, it was her house. Bitch want to cook, she could cook. But once I see that it was, you know, you want to take it a step further and you want to be a wife, I mean, that's great. I mean, that situation was different because I know her from 20 years ago.
Right.
So no matter how much you matured and you it's not erasing what I've seen.
Jamil is giving you a bunch of thumbs up.
You know, it's not going to change what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to go there. But if we discuss that this all
so
this is
if
physical.
you okay, so but if you wasn't feeling ready to go there at that point, then why start something that you wasn't going to finish?
Because we already discussed that it was just physical. That's what I'm saying. That
right.
I'm not the one that's going to be. I'm not going to lie to you and be like, oh yeah, and lead you on. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
I'm going to be the one that's like, bitch, I'm only good for a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to know your favorite color. I don't want to. We're not going to get into all of that because, you know, it's physical.
Right.
But if it, I'm not saying I'm not looking, but if it happens, then, you know, let's not put a time on it. Oh, it's between this time frame.
Well, you can't put a time frame on it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But here's my next question for you. So now let's say, you know, you're talking to this girl, whatever, or let's use her for an. I don't know who she is, but let's use her as an example. Okay. Let's say if she was a different breed. Like, let's say, like my man brain, because I have a man brain. I'm sorry, I think like a dude sometimes. It's because I don't think like a normal female. I'm not like, oh my god, I don't have the patience for it. So, let's just say me, for example, and it was me and you or whatever, and you're doing all this stuff, and then I treat it like nothing. And then you get mad because I don't call you or I don't hit you up.
No reciprocation, no.
I'm just saying, you put it out there, right? You want it just to snap. What would you do now if the girl turns around and just treats you just as such?
It's going to be fine. We're going to be fucking for a long time. That's what I'm saying. We just going to be fucking for a long time because if we discuss that that's what it is, then it's okay that I don't speak to you for a week, 2 weeks, and we just pick up where we left off.
Right.
There's not a problem with that.
Okay, I'm just asking. Yeah. I'm just asking.
It goes over. You know.
You're getting a lot of thumbs up from the guys on here.
Yeah, well, but that's the main thing, though. The dudes that are listening, you always gotta let the broad know up front.
Exactly.
Let her make the decision.
Exactly.
You got a wife. You got 12 shorties.
Exactly.
If you're confident with yourself and you up there, then you just tell them, yo, straight up and down, I'm not looking for this. I'm seeing other girls, whatever it is. However you want to word it, let them make the decision.
Exactly.
So that
be honest and open and truthful with everything. And if she decides to comply and play along, then she plays along.
Right.
If she
Because when
doesn't,
shit hits the fan, then you clear.
Right.
Because you already put it out there. I'm not playing with your feelings.
Right.
If you get hurt, you did it to yourself.
I think I forgot to put mascara on this eye.
Well, you're looking like Clockwork Orange.
I just noticed. I'm sorry. Try to.
You know, so you always got to be up front and let them know. You know, I've done it. Like I said, I've seen someone and she got married and stuff, and I'm like, nah, we can't do that no more. Because I'm letting you know if shit hits the fan, I'm not gonna be the one to take you and your kids. You should respect the fact that I'm telling you.
Right.
That I'm not gonna be your safety net. I'm man enough to let you know that this is as far as it's going.
Right.
So you want to come out and, you know, not be
Hey, Brandon, thanks for watching.
And play around with your marriage. I'm not the one to do that.
Right. I want to know what your guys' comments and thoughts are on this. So feel free to chime in. If anybody's watching from Carmelo's side, feel free and let us know. Hey, Jesse, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. Again, it's all about honesty, because at the end of the day, if you can't be honest, then you really, keep the shit in your pants. I'm just saying. But you know what? There's a lot of guys out there and girls. Let me just put it out there, because it's not just the guys, okay, that will play with the emotions like that. Will make somebody believe that it's going to be more than what it is or whatever, and then when it comes down,
well, that's now.
I know.
All you have broads go out with dudes for a free meal.
Listen, I don't do that.
No, I'm saying in general.
Okay,
I'm generalizing.
I'm just saying. I told you I'm not the typical female. I don't give a fuck. I buy my own food.
Broads,
I'm good.
I know broads who are on social apps and all
Brendan's
that.
on your side, by the way.
to get weed, food. A bitch will go out with anybody for a meal.
Right.
They risk it all just for some fucking lobster and steak. So that's where we at now in this day and age.
Right.
So how many guys got their feelings hurt because they went and bought some bitches Applebee's?
Hi, Nino. Thanks for watching.
And thinking it was
but at the same time, if the girl is telling you the same thing straight up, then you can't get mad.
Nah, them bros that are going out for the free meals, they stringing dudes along. They're not telling. No dude is gonna be.
But
like,
but that would be common sense for the guy to figure it out. Like 1, 2, 3.
Bitch ain't be like, yo, come take me to go eat, and that's all that it is. After that, I'm out. He knows when she starts taking pictures of the plate and he's not coming out in the picture, then he knows.
What do you mean? I do that all the time.
Well, then you one of them chicks.
No, I'm not. Don't you ever put me in that same category,
you just
okay?
said it yourself.
I'm saying I take pictures of my food all the time. Sometimes I go out with you and I take a picture of my food.
It's different, but if you go out with a dude and you take it, he bought the meal and you taking pictures and he's not in the picture, you one of them chicks.
Hold on, Yamil has a comment, but I can't really read it. It says, I don't put my glasses on. It says,
why you put your glasses on?
Some of these females need to keep their panties on if they can't handle the truth. Mic drop. Yeah, exactly. But you know what? It goes for guys too. But some of these guys, like I said, they're just out there trying to catch a nut. Like, that's it. Like the white squirrel I just posted the other day.
Oh my God, I saw it. That shit looked like a rat.
It was super cute. There's a white squirrel running around the neighborhood. He has a gray stripe in the back. He's really cute. I posted it and one of my boys was like, oh, he's still out there trying to catch a nut. Just like most men. Comments?
No.
Food lasts longer, Nino says. I agree with that. Yep. And let me see. I have another comment here from Brandon. It says, these females be lying just to get a free meal. I'm with him on this. No, I agree. Listen, guys. I agree 100%. Like I said, I don't have the typical female brain. Like, I agree. Like, a lot of these girls are trifling. Today's episode, let me just warn you guys. I'm going to piss off a lot of girls, and I'm probably going to piss off a lot of guys, too. But you know what? I don't really give a fuck. I'm just saying, because none of them pay my bills. But there is a lot of trifling girls out there who will do whatever just for a free meal. You know what I'm saying? I call them food diggers.
Yeah, and liquor. Listen, I had
an
interesting week. You know what I'm saying? Where I was at, and it's like, I can see shit a mile away. That's because of who I am.
So Nino says, hold on, you're gonna pay either way, on the way in or on the way out. Yeah. Nina, we're boxers, exactly. Bah, But here's the thing,
I don't mind buying food. Food ain't shit. I tell the bitch that ain't tricking. I'm eating. I don't want to eat alone. Exactly. It involves me too, so it don't matter.
Yes. Exactly. No, but still, like I said, so, we got a lot of trifling bitches out there, and just like there's a lot of, I don't want to say trifling guys. I don't know if that's the right word, but guys who are very misleading.
Right.
But there's the other part of it. Sometimes you got guys who put on a front for these girls, right? And they'll, do all this stuff and shower them and this and that, whatever. Take them to nice restaurants, VIP, to a club and all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. And the girl sees now dollar signs.
Right.
And then now she's, wanting more because she sees dollar signs. When there really is no dollar signs, it's just off show.
Right, yeah, well, that's what happens when you set the precedence with the hand and not the heart. You can't do that. You can't do that. Listen. That's me. I cock block myself all day. I don't smoke.
Yeah.
I ain't sparking nobody up. I'm not buying you no drinks. We can go have a meal and do this and this and that. But you gonna sleep with me because you want to.
So Jomi has a comment. Nino has a comment. He says, I'm hungry. Who's treating? Not me, Nino. You already know. And then Jomi says, I would never go out for a free meal. I can pay my own food. I wouldn't be with anybody just to play. Right. You know what, Jomi? I say the same thing. It's so funny because, you know, I've been single for like a long time, right? So years ago, before I started, I'm kind of like opening now to like the dating thing. Hi, Ivy. Thanks for watching. See you in a little bit. Can't wait for you to invade. But, you know, I now started recently with the whole trying to date thing, right? Ivy's buying. Yeah, she is buying today. She better. No, I'm just kidding. She says she's almost here. Cool. Hope she got food. I'm starving. He said that's when you take him to Chuck E. Cheese. Okay. So I'm recently now being more open to like the dating thing because I do want more. That's what I want now. I didn't want it for a long time, but now I kind of do, right? So, but back in the day before, I used to have guys always try to hit on me, always try to take me out, and always this and always that. And I would be like, my thing was this. I swear to you, no lie. I told this one guy, me too, 7 years, exactly. I had one guy say, he asked me, he just wanted to take me out to eat. And this was a long time ago. And I was like, why do you want to take me out to eat? I can buy my own food. Like, literally, I was like, why do you want to take me out to eat? I can buy my own food. What do you think? You're going to take me out to eat and you're going to expect to smash? Like, I'm not the fucking one. Like, I went in on him and he was like, on a meal. Yeah, he was like, I'm just trying to eat and get to know you. Like, I was like, I'm good. I could buy my own goddamn meal. I swear to God. But you know what? At that point, I was very angry. You know what I'm saying?
I'd be like, eat a little bit, bitch. Who hurt you?
But no, he never, you know, he didn't. But it was just weird. But I used to be like that, like straight up, like, nah, I'm good. Like, no, you're not gonna take me out to eat and think you're just gonna come and smash. Like, I'm not the fucking one. Like, I'm not the one. But you know, it's like that. But a lot of guys sometimes think that, oh, we're gonna take this girl out, and you know, and you know, they're expecting more.
A situation over the weekend, you know what I'm saying, and.
I know, Jamil, it was rude, but you know what? I was really angry back then. Listen, I used to be a really, really angry fucking bitch. I'll be straight up and honest with you. I was awful. I'm still kind of awful, but I'm kind of like not so much of a savage anymore. But I was real savage. I didn't give a fuck about nobody.
That's my guard. You know what I'm saying? Once you get past that, then you grow to love me. But when you don't, then it's just like
Tabitha says, hi, Carmelo and Nina. Hi, Tabitha. Thanks for watching.
That's Tabby.
That's Tabby.
You know what I'm saying?
I hope you got wings and wine because I'm going to make a trip down there soon. I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? I'm loud. I'm very upfront. You know, I take getting used to.
Mm-hmm.
You know
I know. I still have some getting used to.
Yeah, you know, but I keep it 100. I'm like, whatever you're going to hear, you're going to hear from me. You're not going to be like, oh, this person said that. You know, I always keep it 100. But I see shit around me all the time. You bitches calling dudes, come pay for their liquor and all that. And I'm like, you gonna put yourself in a bad situation because there's gonna be, not everybody's gonna be happy-go-lucky. A dude come, meet you for the first time, buy $60, $70 worth of drinks, and then you try to skate off on him. He might feel a certain type of way.
But there's a lot of girls who do that. You're right. There's a lot of girls who do that.
I'm not saying,
I don't do that because I don't drink, but I'll have some wine with Tabby. Look, she says she got me.
Yeah, but you know, put yourself in a predicament. You put yourself in a bad position. You just met a person. You letting him pay. Then all of a sudden, now he's drunk. You're drunk, and then you're talking about, okay, I'm out.
Yeah, so what's wrong with that?
I'm not saying
what would be the problem with that?
Some dudes would be like, well, fuck that.
All right, then fuck you too. I'm out.
And then that's where it becomes a problem.
So we fight. Like, I don't care.
You know, fight, you get shot.
Well, I know. And see, the problem, this is the problem with Orlando. I said this the other day. People got 187 mouths and 911 hands. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They talk a lot of talk, and then when it comes down to it, they want to fucking
Florida shit.
call
that
back.
Shit don't have it in New York.
Of course not. In New York, you get slapped like real quick. But I'm just saying, New York is.
Sometimes
I mean,
the
here.
dude act up and bitches just square up. Bum, bum, bum. Bitches
Exactly.
on Henny. Bitches like, get fuck out of here. Like none of that happened in Bushwick.
No.
Where I'm from. Niggas be trying to take advantage of bitches and come out with eye jammies, got hit with the iron.
Of course.
Like, oh shit, what
Listen,
happened?
I'm from Brooklyn too, and there's a couple of motherfuckers who caught.
I just got beat up.
That's
like,
right.
Oh shit, then you get beat up again. Like, that's my homegirl.
Exactly. You was talking shit about my homegirl, and you get hit again.
Over
That's how it was in
here.
New Now here, you can't do that. Bitches want to talk a whole bunch of shit, and then when it comes down to it, like, I'm gonna call the cops.
I was out here for like 3 years. I never went to a strip club. My bartender came from New York. She was like, yo, let's go to Stars. I'm like, fuck is that? She's like, it's right next to your store. It's on OBT. She was like, my homeboy want to take this there, this and that. I was like, I'll meet you there. I went there. This chick was doing pole tricks. I said, she's definitely from New York. You know what I'm saying? So I had like $60 in singles in my pocket. I threw $60. I went to walk off. The bitch grabbed me. She was like, oh.
She jumped on the D.
She grabbed me. She was like, yo, take out your phone. Let me give you my number. I was like, yo, ma, relax. Like, I just gave you $60.
Like, bro, this is a strip club. That's what the fuck I'm here to do, to throw money at you when you shake your ass.
The bitch followed me to the table and told me, yo, I want to leave with you. I was like, nobody leaves with me. She said, I'm going to go home with you. I was like, you stupid? Nobody comes home. No one comes to my house. I was like, we good, ma. I'll buy you a shot. Just, like, relax. She's like, oh, I used to dance to Starlet and Queens.
I really do think that I forgot to put mascara on this
Clockwork,
side.
Relax.
No, this is a serious problem.
The bitch tried to take me to a telly after that. She was like, yo, you can come with me to the Econo Lodge. I was like, $60?
She said the Econo Lodge. That's all it took was $60?
$60. I was like, yeah, I'm good.
So Ivy has a comment here. Yamil, don't be scared to take me to the range. I like to shoot. It's always a good thing. Relieve some stress. But anyway, I can't shoot people in real life, so I can shoot a freaking target. Ivy says, it's worse when the ex invites you to dinner and then you end up paying because you want to run from the place. Girl, let me tell you a story, okay? This was a funny thing. I swear.
Ex shit.
First of all, you need to leave your exes alone, okay? If they're ex for a reason, like, hello, ex, bye. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you trying to come back? Nice, thanks. Okay, cool. I'm good. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you this funny story. It's not about an ex, but this was a funny story. So one time, years ago again, because, you know, like I said, I'm just kind of getting now open. I'm being more open now to try this whole dating.
Anyway,
no, I've never, okay. Wait. I'm going to pause my story. And we're going to talk about the whole phase. I don't need a whole phase. Carmelo seems to think, and I want you guys to chime in. And I already kind of know what you guys are going to say and stuff like that. But he says that I need a whole phase. I've never had a whole phase. Even my engineer is shaking his head like,
that's why you're bottled and wound
I'm not. I'm good. Like, I'm really not. I am. I swear. My engineer is even shaking his head.
The whole phase.
But
you need it. Everybody needs it.
He says that I need a whole phase. I've never had a whole phase. I've always been in a relationship, and then when I'm not, I've gone years without having sex. Not because I want to, because I like to have sex. Like, I be fiending. Not for nothing. I wake up sometimes and I'm like, I want to, like, I literally want to. And I don't have anybody to call.
You need the whole phase.
I mean, I have people to call, don't get me wrong.
You need the whole phase so that when you, down the line, when you do get married or whatever, then you good. Like, no second thoughts and all that. All those people that get married at a crazy young age that never did shit. Oh, I met them in high school, my high school sweetheart. If y'all not really compatible 100% and really doing some off-the-wall, bounce-off-the-wall shit, y'all cheating on each other. Y'all don't know anything else. Unless y'all stay in the house 24/7, do everything together, got the matching his and her and the Facebook page and shit. And
even that don't mean shit. And I can go through my inbox right now and see how many people with couples. I'd be like, really?
And y'all don't experience other shit. The minute you bump into an old homegirl and she starts telling you that she was waking up in a hotel like, whose dick is this? And all the crazy stories, that's a wrap.
Jamil, listen. Jamil says your phone is gonna be ringing off the hook after today. The thing is that my inbox is constantly filled with stupid shit, and it's annoying. It actually is really annoying. No, it is. I swear to God, it's like, hi, here's my dick. Like, I didn't ask you for your dick. I get that a lot. It's so annoying. Or hi, and then they start calling me. Did I ask you to call? Like, that's an instamatic
that's all
block.
You gotta offer, then, oh God.
Exactly. Like, it's an instamatic block. Like, I right away, don't call me on Facebook Messenger if we haven't said more than 8 things. Block. Don't call me.
That shit's not on my phone. I'm good with that.
I'm serious. Well, I need it on my phone. The struggle is real. I don't need a whole phase. What do you guys think? I'm gonna put it out to you guys. Do you guys think that I need a whole phase?
Yes. The first guy that says you don't is a homo. Straight up. None against LGBTQ and MLOP.
Yeah, don't.
But I'm just saying that.
Who's calling? Interrupting. Hi, Jade. Jade, we're on a show.
I'm on the show.
You're interrupting me. Log in.
I love you. Bye. I got the headphones on.
So Jamil says no whole phase, but he's not a homo. See, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Huh? No, he's not. He's not. I don't think I need one. I've never had, like, to me, it's like, what?
Everyone is different.
For me, like I feel like I don't want to say I'm sacred, but I feel like every girl is sacred. Right. And if you just go giving yourself away to everybody, then what's the point?
That's what I wanted to tap into as well.
Then what's the point? Like, everybody done had it. I don't want it.
I always tell it to broads, because everybody who gets in my front seat becomes Mother Teresa. This used to happen to me in Bushwick all the time. I never used to fuck around with broads in my hood. Then I started coming from Florida back to New York, and I'm like, okay, now I don't live there, so now we could just whatever. Mm-hmm. You hear the stories. Women talk the same way men do.
Of course.
And then I'm like, okay, yeah, word? Oh, wait, I'm with it. Coming out the strip club, yo, what's popping? Yeah, bitch, get in the car. Oh, this and that. And I'm like, no, nobody's looking for the Mother Teresa. I seen the videos. That's what I want. That's the reason why you in the car. Because of what I heard. I'm not looking for girls.
but here's the thing. People talk a lot of shit, and maybe what you heard wasn't necessarily true. Because I'm gonna use myself.
I want to have fun.
I'm gonna use myself an example. People call me a hoe all day long. I haven't had sex with anybody. One person.
But again,
you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna know.
I'm just saying.
Me in general, I don't want the good girl.
I'm just saying.
I don't want the nun. I don't want that wholesome shit. Can only get so far. Because then you start thinking... Hi,
Novelle. Thanks for watching. Novelle knows me from back in the day. You know I never had a whole phase. I always had a boyfriend.
So you need one.
I don't need a whole phase.
All right.
I don't. I swear. I'm good.
We got to start doing where people can tap in and call in.
They're chiming in. I got a lot of comments here. Thanks, guys. It makes the show interesting when you guys participate.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's like...
I don't need a whole phase.
Maybe we could word it somewhere. Okay, so you don't need a... You need a hangover phase.
A hangover phase?
Yeah, like the fucking movie. The Hangover.
But I don't even drink.
Dick, the movie. So we're not going to say whole face, because then girls automatically be like, oh.
If you have a whole phase, you'll be treated like a hoe. Be a lady and you'll be treated like that. Exactly. Thank you, Jamil. I hope you guys enjoyed this show. Make sure you guys tune in every Thursday. Twitter, iTunes, Spotify. You know how to find your girl. And the third Thursday of every month, we have conversations just like this with my boy Carmelo here in the building with us today. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And thanks, everybody, for watching. Love you guys. Love, peace, and hair grease. Your girl, Nina Rock, is motherfucking out. Bye.